Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I am your host, Mr. Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Fatman T.
As we see from the evidence of this pyramid, you can tell right away that those aliens who helped construct it because no man could ever move a block that big with just raw muscle and power, steaming with oil over body. Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Yes, welcome to the Devil's Latest Issue. Had a
Or
spasm.
more actually for this evening, the Devil's Latest War. It turns out. Oh, yeah, fucker. It turns out we're going to war. You see, we've been drafted by the Great British military, and we're going to war. We're going to war with a bunch of people, namely the fucking AIs.
Oh, don't you dare be a cunt. You're being a cunt, aren't you? Yes, being a cunt.
How is it being a cunt? What is it doing?
Hmm?
How is it being a cunt? What is it doing? I have been shot in this fucking spleen.
A lot of games allow me to access run by busy screen locking, screen sharing.
Yeah.
This game's not.
Ah, fun.
Let's see if it works that way. Come on, pop up on the screen, you. Oh, there we go. It's on the preview. I have to use the actual game capture system for it.
Yeah, makes sense, to be fair.
Yes, today we are running with rifles, apparently.
We are playing the game Running with Rifles. We're going to be playing on a random server that we found that is based here in Great Britain.
Yes.
So here's hoping it's not dog shit.
It's dog shit.
Fuck you, you don't know that. I'm having a little bit of fun actually. I've been playing around in the background while you've been setting up the server, and like, low key, it ain't too bad.
Yeah, now I've lost it.
You know what we were doing earlier during the test, like go and violate the fucking Steam friend bit in the server list. Yeah, do it that way, and then yeah.
It's moved from 30 to 8 because it's one person playing.
Sounds about right. Yeah. That one person is me.
Yeah.
And then right when you get in Fatman T, if you do me a favor and just hover over your character and tell me what color your name is in.
Orange.
Orange.
Got a blue circle around me, but I've been orange.
Right. I believe that's that team. Yes, it is. Okay. So. Yeah, and you're down there. Right, let me come over to you, and we can get things going. It would appear you have spawned right on the fucking front line.
Yeah.
Or at least right near the front line. Which, honestly, not ideal. Pretty fucking far from ideal, if I do say so myself.
I practically got the buttons this game.
So with Sada's move, click is shoot, right click I don't remember what right click does off the top of my head. Spacebar is like jump, respawn, that kind of thing, interact. G is grenades. I think you press and hold F to open the inventory.
How do you crouch?
Control. Press and hold control, and then it is C to go prone.
Right.
Also,
yeah.
hello.
Hello.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and also Fatman T, we are on the raider team. So it's our job to kill the blues, the greens, and if we see them, the reds. We don't particularly want to be seeing any reds in the combat, but if we do, it's our job to kill them dead.
Yeah, I'm down already.
As am I. I came out of cover to try and double back to you, and I got shot in the head. Greetings. Let's try and stick vaguely together. That's probably a good idea.
Probably is.
Oh yeah, we got blues in the trench. Damn. Oh, I got hit with a grenade. That's not ideal. Right, whereabouts are you? You're there. You're there. Right.
Ah.
Nope. Yeah, fair warning, you will die quite a lot in this game. This game isn't like most fucking shoot 'em up games, where you can just kind of go all John Rambo. It's one of those games where it's very much designed with the idea of you're infantry. It's your job to die. The single player is not easier. The single player is just as fucking cruel. And I adore it as a result. Nope, down I go. One of the blue team members saw my head poke out of a rock and decided it shouldn't be attached to my body. Quite unfortunate, it must be said. But, this is fine.
I'm blue.
No, Fat Man T, we're brown. The enemy are blue. We don't want to be blue, we want to be brown.
I'll be pink.
Oh, that's half of the enemy team!
Where you at? Oh!
I'm in the trench. There's a lot of green people. A whole lot of greens.
I just ran into a whole lot of greens as well. Where I am at.
Well, where are you? Oh, you're over there. There's a lot of greens over there too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in some kind of northern sector.
Yeah, you're just a little bit behind. Well, never mind. I'm dead now. Yeah, I see you on the map and I see that contingency that you're talking about. I'm going to try and loop my way up to this fighting here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Fucking hell, that's a big invasion force that's decided to come and fuck with our trench line. That's a big fight. So Fatman T, let me ask, how much of the single player campaign have you played in the past?
16
for this
minutes.
particular video game? I've got 22 hours in the campaign. Yes, I do need to get a life. Thank you for noticing. Oh fucking hell, you're all the way over on the right flank.
I'm down with that.
You're fine. You're fine. You were only hit. You weren't killed. As there's some guys around that corner, so do be careful.
I'm good now. Let's pull that one off again, folks.
So probably not. I fucking a sneaky grenade got me. I didn't watch said grenade land. Oh, I didn't quite notice it. At least I didn't notice it till it had fucking detonated in my chin. Oh, and the same's happened again. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
This is a clusterfuck of a fight. I love it.
Try to swing about really wide. No. Thank you. Oh. Right, still got people left over on the far right side as well. Those some players. Greens.
Understandable. Right, I'll start making my way in that direction then, because that forward flank should be covered. Here we go.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, no, I see what you mean. There's about half a squad. You just kind of
Yeah,
holding that little trench line there. Nice.
Yeah.
kind of trying to run interference on us.
Oh, come on.
Ow.
Got him.
Nice. I got sniped. Yeah, I've respawned and I am making my way back. The goodness is you show up on my map, so I can fucking navigate my way back to you with relative ease.
Fuck!
Don't suppose you saw him, did you?
I did. I was on taking out trying to fight two at once.
Ah.
One with the shotgun, one with the sniper.
I don't know which one I got, but I got one of the guys involved, so you know.
Two in the trenches. You just told me. There's two in the trenches where you are. One there, one side, one stuff you. -5 RP.
Dropped one, and his friend managed to get some rounds in me.
Got two. We'll kill that second one. There's some come from the south now as well.
From the south.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I see the small sovereign contingency. They're not really a threat. They're caught in between like two spawn points, so they're not worth worrying about too much.
You guys are still alive.
Huh?
Because those guys are still alive.
They are, yes. That being said, one of them did manage to break my armor and drop me, but I have managed to recover.
Oh, come on. I put half a mag into him. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it is very much one of those video games where it's you tend to struggle for most of your time playing it. But I argue that's what makes it fun. It reminds you that the average soldier isn't John Rambo. You know, most people in a war are gonna die 5 seconds into it to a random grenade.
We've got blues in the north sector.
Yep. Well, that makes sense because their territory is to the north. We are very much supposed to be conquering in this direction, so that very much makes sense. We also have greens, which means this entire northern sector is basically a freeway battle between us, green and blue.
Yeah.
I That's a friendly technical. I don't have to worry about that.
One down.
Nice, nice, nice.
Oh, good kill. This is an endless combat zone, may I ask?
No, the battle will eventually end once we do the objectives and conquer the correct territories. By which I mean all of the territories. At which point, to my understanding, the server then resets. Either that or moves to a new, previously determined map. Or again, at least that is my understanding of how the multiplayer servers work, but I could be wrong.
This chocolate. Oh, that's not fair.
What's not fair?
Fucking APC.
No, it is fair because we have APCs as well.
Where?
I'm not 100% sure where they spawn, but I did see one of ours driving along the road earlier. So we do have access to them. That being said, though, I have just heard the cannon of one of the enemy ones, and yeah, that doesn't sound fair, actually.
Yeah, it's a one-shot.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, they usually are. Oh, there was a guy there with an LMG who I didn't fucking see. You're starting to see how I managed to lose 22 hours to this game. Oh fuck, that's an enemy player. There we go, he's dead.
Hey, there you go. Right, the blue, right, up by the graveyards where the most action happening at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Did you die as well, I take it?
Yes, even though I hit the guy for like half a magazine worth.
That's a Humvee.
Yeah, it just shredded me.
I tried to take out the Humvee, but it fucking moved.
That's a 50 caliber.
That is. I'm down. I'll be honest, this could be going better.
Like a nuke, maybe.
Sadly, those aren't in the game. Fun as that would be.
Ah.
Right, I believe I got the gunner. I did. I took out the gunner on the Humvee. Okay, we have blues pushing up as well.
They were at home wondering now how, you know, the D-Day landing got so fucked up.
It went a little something like this, honestly. It's,
Yeah.
I think their weaponry was a little bit less advanced, but it was pretty similar to what's happening on screen right now for the ladies and gentlemen at home.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I just got fucking wiped out by a sniper that flanked me. Rat bitch.
Oh,
Sorry, sorry. I did not mean to hit you. I was aiming for the fucking Jeep that was next to you. I do apologize. Oh god, I committed a war crime. I fired on a medic. I've committed a war crime.
I've heard several of those already.
I mean, yeah, fair point.
I'm pretty much playing Canada at this point.
I mean, we are the Raiders, so yeah, technically we are playing as Canada, yeah.
I think we're concentrating on trying to take the chapel.
Yes, that appears to be the current mission objective, is take the chapel.
Fuck off.
Okay, the graveyard is fucking full of dudes. I would not recommend jumping the wall to the graveyard.
Green or blue?
I believe they were green, but they could have been blue.
Green's now pushing again on us.
Epic. I have joined that particular front line. I have managed to push back a small attack force. Yeah, that settles it. It was in fact the greens that were in the graveyard when I jumped the wall, because they've just taken chapel off of blue for us. Which means now is pretty much the best time to go do a big fucking push on them. Ah, they have a sniper covering it somewhere. That's not fucking good. Neither's what's happening on the map right now. That's also not fucking good. That's fucking bad. That's what that is. That's,
Found sniper.
Did you by any chance kill said sniper?
I think I downed him.
Epic. Defensive pop a grenade.
Fuck off.
Oh, fuck me. That's bad. That's bad. Run.
What's bad?
Fucking all of that direction is bad. All of that is foobar. Yeah, all of that is foobar. Yeah, north and west is just fucking fucked. This is wonderful. This is.
Oh, I'm in heavy cannon fire.
Oh, you get used to those sounds, don't worry.
I know there's a tank, I've never seen a tank.
Yeah, there's tanks in this game, yeah.
How come they get tanks, we don't? I have nothing, any vehicles for us I can find to use.
They spawn in very specific spots. I just can't be bothered going to go and figure out where they are, because this is a custom map that this server is running, so I don't know it very well. Now, if it was one of the official campaign maps, on the other hand, I could tell you exactly where to go spawn to get one of the cars, but it's not. So I can't.
There's no way your shotgun makes that range.
You'd be surprised, honestly, with this game.
I'm gonna have a tab, or I'm dead. No one can kill that guy. Where are you at?
I'm basically helping hold the north flank because we're getting pretty fucking beat up over on this flank. I'll be completely honest.
Ah. You dick!
In fairness, you did step out in front of his Jeep.
Oh!
So then, gentlemen at home, how has your weeks been? Fucking let us know down in the comments, or fucking the chat, I should say. This isn't pre-recorded. This is live. We don't have comments. We have fucking chat. I forgot. So fucking fuck me. That's a lot of grenades. Fuck me. That's a lot of greens. Fuck, I've completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, fucking, yeah, down over in the chat over there, fucking, let us know how you are doing. Fucking, it's been a few days since we did a show, so fucking, you know, you never know. All sorts could have happened in that time. In the meantime, we're gonna just keep fighting this fucking inevitably lost war, cause it's pretty fun actually. Or at least I think it's fun. Don't know. What about you, Fatman T? Do you think this is particularly fun?
Annoying more than fun at the moment.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that opinion. That's fair. I mean, your opinion is wrong and you should feel bad, but I can understand why you'd have it.
No, my opinion is right and you should feel bad.
No, this game is the best kind of fun. Your opinion is wrong, and you feel bad.
This is Meat Grinder Simulator.
Exactly.
How do you drive this?
But you got to admit, it's at least a fun meat grinder.
I throw grenades.
That's good. That's good. Grenades help.
How do you throw them?
G. If you have them, it's G. Because sometimes the game decides to be funny and doesn't spawn you with any grenades.
Ah, a lot of green men.
It is, yes.
What a countdown my ass. I keep going on.
So that's the time it takes for the enemy to conquer the zone that they're in. You see there's two arrows in the bar?
Yeah.
Basically, fucking, if they get past the second arrow, they have the majority and therefore are technically start becoming the holder of the zone. They basically have to capture the flag rules of that, hold it in that 2/3 majority for, I believe it is 10 seconds, to claim the region. And every team has a set region that they are supposed to be conquering at any one given time. So for us, we're supposed to be conquering Chapel and defending West Trench. Green clearly are supposed to be attacking West Trench. Red, fuck knows, and blue are probably defend Chapel and possibly invade Centre Trench.
Red at the mansion.
If I was to guess.
Red at the mansion.
Yes, but I don't know what team the red is. I think they're just the infected team, so they may just be held on a general hold the zone order. Because I've yet to actually see a red enemy, so I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll try to find out. Curious.
Well, good luck, because there is a pretty large squad of fucking green combatants between you and the manor. I should know, because I'm currently in a great big fuck off gunfight with them. A gunfight that I just got killed in, actually, as luck would have it. I'm just gonna very quickly in the background. I'm going to just pull up the stream actually, so I can actually look at the chat and I can see if and when anyone puts anything in it. Because you never know, somebody might put things in the chat. So I'll just put my phone there, have it resting so I can fucking easily fucking have a glance and see if there's anything happening in the chat as we go. I think that makes sense.
I haven't seen anyone in the chat so far.
Neither have either. Is not currently anyone in the chat, but still, you never know. Someone could end up in the chat, so it is worth having it on hand. Just in case someone ends up in the chat. That's a massive contingency force being sent our way. So far, man, T, what you been doing today?
Well, we worked in the forge today, haven't we? Or well, yesterday.
And I say we mostly worked the forge yesterday. I worked the angle grinder a bit today. I think you did as well a little bit.
Yeah, I finished off my new experiment for night.
You did, yes. I'm more meant outside of that. What you been up to today?
We downloaded 7 days.
Fair.
We've played that, and it's been out really for the day. It's one of those slow days.
You know, it has, but at the same time, it's been really fast.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, it was like 9 o'clock, I blinked, and it was suddenly 6 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, it's one of those slow, fast days. Weird.
Yeah. What is like, it feels slow, but also, like, every time you look at the clock, it's like 4 hours later than you thought it was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this game's been very slow. This game's been playing for like 3 hours, been 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's very much a game like that. You know, let's say I've played through the campaign like a couple of times. It would not be the first time I've sat for like 6 non-stop hours on the same map, just in the same battle, just fighting to gain like a mile square of fucking frontline territory. Like it's a brutal fucking game sometimes, but dear God, is it worth it? Especially in the single player. The single player campaign of this game is genuinely so much fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna dead from the while I smoke my cigarette. I've got battle fatigue at this moment. Oh.
Fucking battle fatigue already? How can you already have battle fatigue? The battle's barely begun!
Yes, I go, shoot, get killed instantly by the same people who are using the same weapons we are, just one-shot my ass all the time. Well, I'm doing full mags to their face, and they're just like, no, I'm just going to brush this off and move on, thank you.
That's because we're not using the same weaponry. So the blues, for the most part, use bolt-action weaponry. We're, for the most part, being given full auto weaponry, but with, like, lesser armor. And the military get full auto weaponry, but with better armor. So it's essentially like fucking... The blues have the worst armor, but they have the strongest, like, single fire guns. We have fucking, I think we have the best, like, full auto weapon, but, like, not great armor. And the military have, like, full auto weaponry under infantry, but they have, like, a lot of armor, so they take more bullets to take down.
I know that Humvee's doing a lot of damage.
Correct, but that's because that's not technically an infantry weapon. That's technically a special weapon because it's a vehicle.
I think I'd rather have you, but fucking you.
Okay, I now know where our vehicles are spawning. They spawn down at West Farm.
Where's that at?
Southwest of us. I don't know if you know, if you press tab, it pulls up a map of the area.
I didn't know.
If you can actually, you can check that, yeah. Yeah, so I assumed you knew that. No, the game doesn't ever tell you that. You have to kind of figure that out for yourself.
Yeah, carry contesting chapel. What is it?
Yes, pretty much. The orders are to contest chapel, but we are realistically playing a very heavy defensive game right now because the enemy teams seem to just be bouncing back a little bit quicker than we are.
Yeah, check the map. That territory is shite.
Correct, yes.
The blue seems to be there. We're fighting chapel, which is right next to their spawn base. Main base.
Effectively, yes, but also our main base is like right on this front line as well, so.
You just die.
No. Oh, well, never mind, I have now died. So, I guess your wish has come true.
No, the fucking...
Now, I am curious. What are our other options for weaponry? Okay, we actually have some decent options here. Right, let me do some fuckery to my loadout. And get some slightly better gear. Well, slightly better for how I play, I should say. Damn, I had 3 fucking dudes just full auto me at point blank there. That was fucking rough. Oh, have you piked a car, Fat Manty? It would appear you have. Fantastic.
I hitched a ride on one. Got several good kills in, but
Abu dee abu die.
presumably they spawned way away.
Alright, good shit. We've fended off another wave. Yep, that gunned me down. Like, I mean, to be fair, it deserved. Like, I did kill about 25 cunts on the way, so yeah, fair play. Alright, the chapel has officially been secured. Now we just have to hold the ground for a little while until the fucking AI commander decides where the fuck we're supposed to go next. Which I don't imagine taking too long.
North, apparently.
North. Epic.
We're going for the blue base camp.
Makes sense.
Yeah, survive base camp.
Only flaw in that entire operation plan. Not much cover along the way, I'll be honest.
No.
Gonna be a lot of open field fighting. But
We haven't footage to cue the chapel yet, apparently.
not 100%, no, there is still a little bit of an enemy force in the general area, but I trust. I think we should be able to hold it.
Yeah. Right. Are you pushing up towards the...
No, I'm here at Chapel. I was pushing north, but then I got shot at.
Yeah, the blues are pushing hard for the chapel. Green, sorry.
I'd say that's the greens that are pushing up, actually.
Yeah.
Although you're right about the hard part of the push. Like, yeah, they are bringing in some fucking forces. Fuck. I wouldn't round that corner.
Oh, come on.
Same guy got both of us as well. Fuck's sake.
Long walk back to the front line.
There we go. I've respawned. Hooray. Oh, blue have pushed up as well. Look at that. Getting brave. Bless them. Well then.
Why are you spawning next to the chapel and I'm not?
We spawned at the same spot.
Did you?
Literally right in front of you.
Well, you still from things like you spawned up here.
No, I just walked up there. But also, to be fair, yeah, you can manually respawn rather than pressing spacebar to respawn. If you go into the map, there's like little yellow dots.
Yeah.
And on the map, you can just click one of those and tell it to just respawn you there. Oh, that was a bad idea.
What was?
Jumping over that wall. Turned out, about half the fucking blue team was other side of that wall. And I dove into a group of about 10 of the cunts. So I got shanked quite heavily. And I got very heavily shanked. It wasn't ideal. At that time, I just wasn't looking where I was going, and I walked straight into a guy that had a machine gun. Which, yeah, wasn't great either. Oh dear. And as you can see, we're right back at square one, because Green retook Chapel. And this fun.
It really isn't.
I think it's fun. I really like this game. I think this game is really quite enjoyable.
But you're a masochist, that's why.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I appreciate weird little indie games like this that like have weirdly realistic systems in them.
I don't mind having realistic systems. It's a case of we've been combating this one section for an hour now.
Yeah, and it's changed hands 6 times in that hour.
Yeah, we do progress, basically.
Yes. Just like real war.
No, we will make progress at some point.
Yeah, and in this game you do eventually make progress. It could take 5 minutes. Or it could
5
take
days,
4 days of your life.
Yeah, no.
Why not? That's what, you think this is no progress? Oh, you should jump into a server that is only players. That is fucking chaos. It's great. Come to a full 64 player server? Oh. It's batshit.
I twitch.
Am I hearing that you would like to do something else?
Yes, because I can say I've played Dark Souls. So I'm used to
Yes.
live, die, repeat, try again.
Yes.
Right, related to Dark Souls, you got some essence of like combat and learning the system. This is just a meat grinder where, I'm sorry, the way the guys set this up, the military have way overwhelming advantage over everyone else, and just ripping you apart.
Oh, yeah, no, I will admit that this particular server is really fucking terribly balanced, but like,
You know, I'm
the
walking
actual
for-
base game is a much much better balance, like the main game.
Base game, maybe, yeah. That bit of the base game, that is fully balanced. This particular game run right now is I'm a point blanking the military guys in the face, and they're brushing it off, and using the same weapon, because I've picked up their weapon, which is which is modified AR-15, which I'm using, where we're using,
Yes,
and they're blowing
well,
holes right through us.
it's what you're using. I went over to the armory and I swapped out to the AK-47, but yes,
And they're just blown through us in one shot.
yes, because while we have about on par weaponry, they get better armor than we do.
Yeah, not 9 times better armor, where I can clip their face and they still keep standing.
Yeah. Lads, yeah, low-key, this server has been... The mod that this server is using has been programmed by a Gibbon a little bit, but, like... It still gives you a good idea of just, like, how the game itself works.
Yeah, I played the base game somewhat. I think get this progression on it.
Yes.
Some way. I feel like a little time of play on it. But, nah, let's just...
To be fair, with the base game campaign, it very much depends on the map. Because there's a few maps in that base campaign where it's like, yeah, you're gonna be there for like 6 fucking hours just trying to like steal like a mile at best. Because some of those maps have really fucking cruel choke points on them, but that makes it really quite fun because it's like once you beat that choke point, you can now abuse that same choke point and it's really fun.
Yeah, I can understand that for the base game, but I say we've walked the same 6 feet of trench for an hour.
Yes. Yes, we have. I just imagine how they must have felt during World War One. Then they were walking the same 6 feet of trench for like fucking 8 years.
Ugh. 4 years.
Same difference. Either way, it was a bloody big war, and it took a bloody long time. So would you like to try for 5 minutes playing the game on the broken team to see how fun that is?
I can try. No, hang on, do it like.
But basically, you press escape, and you press online settings and profile, and then under faction you click military.
Escape.
Settings and options. No, so online settings and profile. Sorry.
Yeah, military.
And then faction. Yeah, click the military button.
I go back to
And
game.
that's your team. Yeah. Press the escape button and then spacebar to respawn. And that put you where is that? That's put you all the way up fucking there. Let me come get you.
Rotating chapel.
Yes. Just from a different, basically the same zone we were fighting for earlier, just from a different angle. I would ever so gently set myself on fucking fire. And it was slightly ouchy. I feel like it's probably a good question to ask, but who the fuck's in charge of the chapel right now? Oh, it's Blue. Good. We don't have much of a fight ahead of us then. Please remember to execute the wounded, because they can get back up and shoot you.
Yeah.
Also, fair warning, your gun is burst fire, not full auto. See how much easier the game has gotten now that we're on the fucking well-equipped team?
I'm to the trenches now, apparently. Where's the trenches?
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Yeah, I missed that myself. I was trying to fucking push north to the camp, but no, yeah, taking the trench makes more sense. They're right. Ah, bugger. I got shot in the head because I didn't have my hand on my keyboard. See, it's much more fun now, isn't it?
We're actually making some progress somewhat.
Exactly. See, it's fun. But to be fair, some people like an uphill battle challenge, you know? Ah, did you get hit as well?
Yeah.
Ah. Just crawl back to our front line. See if we can't find some medics. Oh, I bled to death. Oh well. I'd come help you, but I don't have a med kit, so I'd be no help to you.
Back to the chapel we go.
You say that, but the chapel is our front line again.
Yeah.
I believe blue retook it, but it might have been brown. No, it was in fact blue. But it's okay, because I'm going to head up to the armory to see if I can find something better than this fucking burst fire weapon. Because you know me, Fat Man T, I'm not a big fan of burst fire weaponry.
Yeah.
I would much rather have something that's full auto. So I'm going to go up to the armory and see what our options are for weaponry. I mean, I probably would have been quicker just running headfirst into a gunfight and getting myself killed and respawning up there, but it's a bit late for that, so I'll walk. Our armory is on the roof of a fucking building. I do fucking hope there's a ladder. Yes, there is. It's there. Thank fuck for that. I thought I'd spotted a fucking massive flaw with the map, but no. No, what I'd spotted was a massive flaw in my own eyesight, it turned out. M16A4, so yeah, we don't want the M16A4. We'll take... Let me try... That should be... Yes, it is. Alrighty. One of them, and then... Can I replace that? No, okay. That's a shame. Right, where's our front line? Our front line is over there. Alrighty. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have picked that armory down there. To be fair, Fat Man T, I would have picked the one up on the front line myself, but fair play to you.
I worked how vehicles work now.
Basically, you approach it and you press spacebar, and then it's just WSAD to drive.
No, you can't drive them yourself. You've got to have a busy. Tell them where to go.
No, you can get on. You get in on the other side. You can get in on the driver's side. Oh, I got that. Ah. There was a guy there. I'm just blind. Okay, yeah, most of the team's fucking going that way, but there is a fucking enemy group that's done that. Which means most of our fucking forces are gonna get flanked hard away. So what I'll do is I'll fucking sit here and just fucking basically run distraction on the enemy team so that we can't get fucking flanked. That lasted long. But it looks like I might actually have bought the team enough time to fucking pull it off, so I'll take it. See, most of the fighting's going on that way. So if I push up this flank, I meet up with the fucking assault force. I reckon I can do some fucking damage. easy shit. Ah, I see. That's who's shooting all my fucking soldiers. It's that asshole.
Okay. Someone's phoned me.
Huh?
Someone's phoned me. 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi, Hen.
Hi,
Fine, you?
hi.
You've left your microphone on. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, please let us know how and if you are enjoying the show. Hey, I don't know about anyone else, but I am enjoying the show quite a lot. I'm having a good bit of fun playing Running with Rifles. I mean, I am biased because I do just like this game, but you know. Boy, it's a darn good game. Let me tell you. I mean, some of you may remember last year, here on the show, I made mention of this game. For I was in the middle of a playthrough of it. Believe you me, I have done quite a few playthroughs of this particular game in my time. I'm a tickle bit biased, but I am having the time of my life. Playing some Running with Rifles. I do deeply enjoy Running with Rifles personally. I think it's a bloody good game. Ooh. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Fatman T will be back in a few moments. He is just on the telephone, and I'm enjoying a lovely cigarette for myself. I'll be honest. I'm just kind of staring at the map of the game. It's a very nice. I must admit, it's a nice map. Fairly nicely designed. The command AI is not handling it very well. I wouldn't personally be getting hung up on Chapel as your attack point, because it is acting as a heavy choke point, because once we take it we have to defend against two different factions trying to take it back off us. So I mean, personally, if it was me, I would argue an assault into Hospital via West Town and then spreading out from there would be more sensible, because that still gives us two front lines. There's two front lines against the one faction, rather than two front lines against two different factions, and basically focus on wiping out the middle and back line of the blue faction first, and then moving to Chapel so that we just have a one-way battle to deal with. That's how I would go about it if I was planning this particular battle. But well, you know, again, what do I know? I'm not like a logistics officer or anything. I'm merely a nerd with far too much time on his hands, who studies maps a little bit too often. Because I like maps. I think maps are neat. I think they're really quite cooler maps. You know, the idea you can get a bit of paper and a pencil and draw land and use it to navigate. It's quite neat technology, I must say so. As to our compasses, compasses are also very cool technology. A little bit of metal reacts with the magnetic North Pole. Very cool stuff. Oh, I have now finished my wonderful little cigarette. I've had my cigarette, so I'm quite happy now. Oh, Mr. Vegas, must apologise to the ladies and gentlemen at home if I sound a little bit hoarse. I overdid my vocal warm-ups earlier today, so my throat is a little tense, a little tight. But that should resolve itself as the show goes on, as I drink more liquid. That should settle down. So if I sound a little strange to anyone, that's what it is. I've lightly damaged my vocal cords, but it's not too serious, so we won't worry too much about it. Okay, no, alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a moment. That was weirdly hard for me to say. So please entertain yourselves in the background. I'm assuming you're going to put up like a fucking "we'll be right back" card type of thing. I know we don't have a "we'll be right back," but you know what I mean. Some kind of a transition screen. Something to keep them occupied, let them know that we are here, we're just not. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We were having a gossip about some things happening in the real world outside of the internet, things that are not the internet's fucking business.
Yes.
So with that gossiping having now fully commenced and been concluded, we have returned. We're back. Welcome back. The keen of you in the audience may have noticed that that you're not currently being shown running with rifles, or at least I believe you're not.
No, they're not. You can see now open
They're not.
screen.
I believed as much. That is because we're going to move to a new activity. For Mr. Fatman T is getting a little bit bored. It turns out running with rifles isn't quite his cup of tea, which is perfectly understandable because it is not for everyone.
Let's say it can have its moments to be fun, but it's one of the ones it's a game where you very much have to understand the mechanics of the game first.
It
becomes
especially for like going into the multiplayer servers, yes. But your best way of learning those mechanics is to just brute force your way through like the campaign a couple times and just figure it out slowly through trial and error and just kind of trying shit and going, oh, that's how that mechanic works. I see.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially like, see, like around halfway through the campaign, right? The game starts putting radio towers around the place that block your radio signals. So it's like, yeah, you have to like fucking like figure out how to destroy them. And it's like, unless you've already figured out you can get explosives from the armory, you're fucked for like an hour and a half. You're like, why can't I call an airstrike? It's like, oh, because there's a radio tower you have to go find. Ah, fuck. And I think that's neat. I think it's really fun that sometimes you're playing as infantry or a sniper or something. You have to go, okay, real quick. I need to go become a demo man for 20 minutes. Hang on, just fucking. Just go behind enemy lines, plant a satchel charge, blow that bitch up. Right, now we can call in paratroopers. I just think that's a neat mechanic. I think it's really cool. You know, for a little indie game that's like fucking £8, it's got some really cool little mechanics in there that are just really like quite well done. They can be done better, but for the size of the game, it's like that's a really, really cool mechanic to have put in there. And it takes up like 5 megabytes. Like, that's really fucking neat. I love that.
Yeah, it's like say it's mechanic wise, it's not a bad little game, and for the price, it's not too bad. But it's one of those ones I would have to, for me to get the full enjoyment out of the game, even in like multiplayer, I'm gonna have to sit down and figure out the full mechanics of the game first. It's not a game 100%. I can just jump in and plug and play like let's say Elden Ring has a lot of mechanics to it, but that one I can understand fairly quickly, so I can just plug and play it.
You've played similar stuff, like Dark Souls and that. Whereas, like, with rifles, it's one of those things where, like, at first, it's not plug and play, but, like, once you have figured out the mechanics, it's like, yeah, it's just, you put it up, you do some shit, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's, I mean, like, today was my first time, like, actually playing running with rifles in about 4 or 5 months. You know, and, like, I did fairly well. You know, like, I got a lot of, like, just the base knowledge of how the game works doesn't really fuck off. It's just kind of permanently ingrained into you after a little while.
Yeah, which it probably would be, but like I said, I think I played, before tonight, I played like 16 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And that.
As I said, I'm at 22 and a half Steam hours, and I think, like, 20 and a half, like, actual gameplay hours.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, if I can do like a little bit of a fucking internet deep pool real quick, right? Fucking give some internet people some fucking nostalgia and or a heart attack, preferably both. Do you know how I came across running with rifles?
Maybe you don't. I remember what it was.
So I was watching a YouTuber like years ago. I still watch said YouTuber here and there because they're fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a little YouTuber like on YouTube called Paul Soares Jr. Right. And Paul Soares Jr.'s entire thing is he's like 55, 60-ish years old. He's like a retired computer tech fucking engineer guy who used to run his own business and shit. He's just like a dad who just like plays video games.
Yeah.
And he does like playthroughs and stuff. So it's like he was one of the first like Minecraft YouTubers to do like fucking like a Minecraft playthrough series where it's both a playthrough series and also here's how to play Minecraft tutorial. Like, which is like how most like fucking like single player survival Minecraft like videos are done today. He was one of the first dudes to do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like he's like unironically he's kind of important to like especially Minecraft YouTube's history. Like he used to play with the Hermitcraft people. If you remember Hermitcraft back in the day.
Vaguely.
Yeah, he hung about with those guys for a few years. Like he got in with that crew and that for a while, and there's a lot of a lot of, like the smaller well I say smaller like what were at the time smaller indie games that are now fairly well known indie games. He was the guy that introduced me to a lot of them through his videos. And like he got me into Running with Rifles. He got me into Ravenfield. God, I fucking love Ravenfield. He got me into Unturned back in the day because he started doing videos on Unturned back when that was still in fucking early beta. So that got me into that, and I ended up picking that up in a sale when I was like 14. You know, like, no, like again, he was the guy that got me into Minecraft. Like, he was the first Minecraft YouTuber I watched, and like he's one of those YouTubers where it's like not a lot of people know his name, but a lot of people know the consequences of his existence when it comes to like the Minecraft community, especially. Yeah, like he's been influential in a surprising amount of like YouTube development over the years.
Yeah.
And one of my coolest like well in my opinion one of the coolest things about Paul Ceres Jr. as a YouTuber, because I think this is really fucking cool, right? It's you may well remember years ago, back long before the dark times. Back when Planet Earth made sense and we were in the good timeline still.
Before TikTok.
Yes, I mean before lockdown.
Ah.
I'm talking right back, sort of like circa 2013-ish, right? Like you know, like when like Minecraft like had that first big wave of like just popular with the youngins.
I mean, yeah, like say Minecraft. I'm one of these people that, although Minecraft came out, it was never my main thing because it was one of those games where crafting survival games were all right for me at the time, but it was never on my list of like, must-play games.
Oh, I love it personally, but you remember that kind of time period again about 2013 where like Minecraft had that first big fucking wave of just mass media success. So
Yeah.
so just a couple years before Minecraft was sold to Microsoft.
Yes, I remember.
Right, like a few years before that, yeah. Right, you might remember during that time period, Minecraft released free official like guides, like physical books.
Yes, I do remember them. Yes.
Right. Well,
The H1
one of
text
the
edition.
yes, one of the blueprints that's featured in the official Minecraft builder's guide from that time period, which is the green one with the creeper on the cover. I know that because I bought it, and I bought it because of this. One of the blueprints in that book is a blueprint to build like a little cottage, and it's it's a good like sort of like starter base for like day 4 or 5, and it's like really adaptable, so you can easily like upgrade around it for like basically for the rest of the, like your playthrough to build it into like a big long standing base.
Yeah.
Paul Ceres Jr. designed that. He that's his blueprint.
All right.
Like, and he's actually credited in the book. It gives you the blueprint and the building instructions, and it says like because they give you like a little picture of like an actual blueprint, but like blocks.
Yeah.
And it's got his username under it. It just says like on the blueprint, it just says at Paul Ceres Jr. And it says at the end of like the build instructions like designed by at Paul Ceres Jr. at youtube.co.uk or .com, sorry. And it's like that's just really he like again fairly obscure YouTube like figure. But still had enough pull power that like Mojang went, yo, you're fucking good at this shit, and you can get some credit. You come here, come help us do a book. I just think that's really fucking neat. I think that's really really cool.
It is an interesting like little. Excuse me, side one. Tell you what got me more interested is I think I started playing games like long before you were born.
Oh yes, yeah.
Right? They basically got disc, full games on the disc. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You want each specific game was actually on a separate disc. You know.
Yes, I remember those very same days myself, Batman. To you, I mean, I grew up, fucking with the PS1 and the PS2.
Yeah. PC
You know,
gaming was, although it kicked off, then it just died at death once the console war started. Didn't we? Like PC gaming didn't really pick back up until you're talking like early 2009s, 2010s.
Yeah.
You know,
You say that, but quite a lot of my childhood was spent playing The Settlers 1 on my dad's DOS.
Yeah.
So, like
I say, I remember when I bought my first technical high-end PC, it was a Philips Astarion 1788. You're talking,
that was a machine.
Talking like 1 gig processor, 130
10 megabits of RAM, the works.
130, I don't know, it's 220 megabits of RAM at the time.
Oh, hot.
Fucking
high techie.
And it was like 50, no, it was 107. Was it? No. Yeah, 100, yeah. It was 130 megabits of RAM on A stick.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah,
about 130.
When the first computers come with a pre-built in DVD, DVR rewriter, and like a flat screen monitor.
Getting back in the fucking good old days.
I love that little fucking thing.
Back in the day, we could pick up a decent fucking computer for like 100 quid.
Exactly. I bought that, I think, about 2 years. Yeah, it was just outside college. That we had 2004 when I bought that. It was about 2 years before Dawn of War came out.
Yeah, about 2 years before Dawn. Yeah, because Dawn of War was 2006, 2007 ish.
The first game I got for that PC was Half-Life 2.
Hell of a game. Much as I love Half-Life 2, I think we can both agree. Half-Life 1 had the better multiplayer, though.
It did, yeah.
Half-Life 1's I still fucking go back and play Half-Life 1's multiplayer once in a blue moon. Every once in a while, I'll hop on with the boys and we'll just put up some Half-Life and just fucking just dick about on Shelter, like on the Shelter map, the one with the 2 bunkers and you got the nuke Easter egg and we just put that up into team deathmatch and just fuck about. It's great.
I'll say a lot of game developers back then used to put posts up, you know what I'm saying, like in the magazines, right in to tell us what kind of games you like, what kind of mechanics you like in games, what suits your needs. This is back then when you had the PSX magazine, the Nintendo magazine, the Sega magazine up, getting out free demos.
I remember a lot of these magazines. I mean, granted they were kind of dying a death when I was coming up, but I remember them being a thing. I had a couple of them back in the day.
Yeah, you get a lot of demo discs for upcoming games on from them as well, which was a nice little thing for gamers.
I still have one of the demo discs for the Xbox 360.
Yeah. Because I think the Xbox 360 last console had the what's called the X Series cheat pack. We get the disc with full of the cheats for every game released for the Xbox. You just plug the disc in, select your game, put the cheats in, and start playing the game. I think the Xbox 360 was the last one to have one of those used for it.
No, technically the DS, because you had R4 cards. Which if you went to the right people, you could get your R4 card preloaded.
Yeah.
With the cheats relevant to the games you had legally backed up onto your R4 card.
Yeah. Now, the main point of this rant is,
if you catch my drift.
The main point of this rant is, let's say even with physical game discs, the devs talk to the players and see what they wanted.
Yes.
When PC games started coming back out again, right? The devs went back to okay, tell us what you like about this game. Give us input on how we can improve it, especially when updating start came around.
Yes.
That died off around the PS3 era, where basically when eBay, the AAA game companies got really involved in it, well, we don't care, we just want to spoon feed you the slop, and you're going to buy it and take it, which a lot of players did.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree that it died, but it didn't die forever.
No.
I argue the gaming industry, not all of it, but by and large, a lot of your video game companies have learned that lesson and do actually give a shit about what the community wants.
Yeah.
And what they ask for.
Let's go back with Mojang. Mojang did that originally when they first released Minecraft. A lot of that was user driven.
Yes.
And what they added. Then with sort of
Yeah.
Microsoft went, and no, we're going to spoon feed what we think you want to want.
Yes,
Some
I mean
degree.
to an extent, Minecraft is still like a little bit like community driven. Like they do like every year they do the big Minecraft show, and they do I think there's free community votes now. They do during said
Mm.
show. You've got the mob vote where they basically developers take like fucking like 6 days and make like a handful of mobs. It's like, oh, vote on which one gets added to the game. The rest will be killed live. They don't actually do that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think there's another one that's for like mini bosses and boss mobs.
Yeah.
And there's one for like mechanic items, so like new
Oh.
blocks that do weird shit and things like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's what caused the Education Edition to exist. Originally, it was going to be not an Education Edition, but a Science Edition.
Yeah.
For like players that like wanted like really advanced building mechanics going on, but they were having trouble with the physics engine for it. So because it won the community vote, they were like, well, we can't scrap it entirely, so it got repurposed to become Education Edition. Which I'm one of those weird people that argue Education Edition is actually really fucking cool. Like it's got some really neat mechanics going on in it. I don't use it often, but when I do, I have a blast. I think Education Edition was a really good edition. I think it was cool.
Yeah, like I said, over recent years, I've noticed a trend going back towards, especially more in the indie games like Run with Rifles,
Yes.
7 Days to Die, that type of stuff, where they're actually involving the community a lot more in what they actually want for on the game side. Like, my biggest point was like 7 Days to Die, they put out a recent update of whether they go bring in the next update pack. And so they're bringing in a beehive because everyone keeps bitching about how hard it is to get fucking honey.
Yes.
That should give you something to say. Well, fuck you then. Here's a beehive.
Yeah.
Produce the honey that way. You know, bring out black glass jars, which I thought was an interesting mechanic when the game first came out. Was in order to get any kind of water or like boiled water to bring it to safe, you had to actually have
like scavenge like jars and shit. Yeah.
yeah to actually put the water into. They're bringing that back as a mechanic, which I think's great because it adds more to the survival aspect of the game.
Yeah, it makes you work a little bit harder for like your resources.
Mm.
You know, like I mean, I'd like another really good example of that, like especially like this year is Schedule 1.
Yeah.
Because like Schedule 1 is implemented like a community vote system where the developer basically like workshops like 3 or 4 like ideas of like things he'll do for like the next update, and then basically like releases like a little trailer showing off all the mechanics that he's worked on, and is like, right, none of these are finished, but like here's like a base version of how they would work. Pick one. Everyone have a vote and pick one, and whichever one gets the most votes, I'll implement as the next big update.
Yeah.
It's like that's a really cool way of doing that. Of like you've had some ideas, you're not sure which one people are like, put it to a vote so the players can decide which one they'd rather see. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, the biggest one I think for the past couple of years have had the most community involvement in how the game is run is like Helldivers 2.
Oh yeah, no, Helldivers 2 is like they've been the fucking masterclass in how to do community driven and everything.
I mean,
Everything with Helldivers has been 100% the community like doing it.
Yeah, because like say how the game is depends how well the community does at actually playing the game, and how
Exactly.
pissed off Joel is. To be honest, then you've got like my favorite one the community did, which had 2 missions to pick from. Which one was like get a new stratagem or save a child's hospital on a planet.
Yes.
You know, other players going, right, we're going to save the children's hospital, and the game comes again. Well, the entire community decided to save this hospital, so we're now going to donate, X amount of dollars to St. Children's Hospital now for the cancer ward.
Yeah, which like again is really cool. I remember hearing when they did that, and I was like, that's so fucking neat.
Yeah,
Like a little bit of me wishes they'd like announced it ahead of time and just like. Like when they put out the decision of just like, by the way, if you pick the hospital, we'll donate to it. I wish they'd done it that way, but like the fact it was a surprise is also really quite cool.
yeah, it wasn't. The only point like, you get a new stratagem here, or it could be a bit of a moral and save kids.
Yeah.
Which way you going to go? And the community went with save kids.
Yeah, and like I like the idea of like, because I mean I wasn't playing Helldivers at the time, like when that event happened. You know, I remember hearing about it. It's like I can't even begin to imagine the emotions some players must have gone through there. You know, of like they logged in one day and they're like, "Oh, cool, an event like go save a hospital. That's kind of cool. I'll go do that because that's what Helldivers would do. That's really cool."
Yeah.
And then they get like an email being like, "Yeah, so because the community did that, we've now donated like $200 million to like a real hospital. You've genuinely helped save actual children."
Yeah, I think it was
Like,
like,
imagine how fucking good that'd make you feel.
like 50,000 they donated, but actually when they donated the money, they actually went in. Some people went in dressed as Helldivers to hand the money over.
Oh, fuck
So
yeah!
you had kids that wrote hell sending like thank you notes for the Helldivers for because they credit the whole community saying they chose to do this, so we're rewarding them for being moral. So you had the kids send notes to the whole Helldiver community, which they posted up in game and on like the Helldivers website.
Oh,
About
dude,
thank you
that's
letters got
so
from the
cool.
kids.
That is you know what? I never thought I'd live to see the day that a video game community came together to do something that fucking wholesome.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, that's genuinely, that has cheered me up a little bit. That has made my week. Being reminded that A, that happened, and B, like just how fucking cool it actually was.
Yeah. One of those,
You know,
one of
I
those rare moments where you're like, wow, and the community did something without any notion of reward because no one knew they were going to give to the hospital for charity at the time.
Yeah.
It was just a case of option of you get a free new powerful stratagem, or act in a moral behavior and save kids in this little hospital over here. And overwhelmingly, I think about 10% of the community went for the stratagem. Everyone else just went for that one hospital planet and just raped it until it was clean.
Hell yeah.
So it's one of those things like, yeah, the company recognized like, okay, the players acting like a moral people. Let's reward that and do something to benefit the community as a whole.
Yeah, now that is a really cool way of doing that. Honestly, that's that's kind of beautiful. In a gay kind of way. That's kind of beautiful though.
Oh, it is. It's because even when I first heard the news about it, like, they wouldn't do that. Anything like that. They give extra money to the charity. Like, oh shit, they did.
Oh shit, they actually fucking did it. God damn.
Yeah.
Like, some bitch.
I feel like the amount of money we've got is like how many points over the limit it was threshold for saving the planet was. And like over 50. And you know yourself how hard it is to get any points on a planet.
Oh yeah.
Scale Helldivers.
It takes some fucking doing to get some points on the board.
I think they got 50,000 over the minimum requirement for saving the planet.
Fuck yeah.
And I believe it gets the automatons as well, so you know how hard that fight was.
Oh yeah. But at the same time, right? The automatons are hard to fight, but you know what? If I had the motivation of you gotta go help some kids, motherfucker, I'd be fighting a lot harder than I normally would be. Like I'd be on some pro gamer shit.
Or
Yeah, like I'd be sat at the desk taking video game based performance enhancing drugs. I'd be there with gamer subs and all, right? Just fucking locking the fuck in.
we just have the animation for like the cruisers coming over the planet where you do the drop.
Yeah.
Right, you can see maybe about 10 on the screen. Right?
Yeah,
It looked like
10 to 12 you normally see, yeah.
right, without campaigns running, after the whole entire planet, looked like the M25.
Fucking hell yeah.
This constant rain of drop pods coming down that planet.
Hell fucking yeah.
It was like a good wholesome moment where the community got really involved into something. And again, it's not something I've ever seen since like the early days of World of Warcraft. The early days of World of Warcraft where they had that the community raid where both Horde and the Alliance
where they had to team up to do the raid. Yeah, like it. To be fair, it proves what I've been saying for a long ass time though, of like of all the video game communities like that are out there, the Helldivers community is the best one because the Helldivers community is the only one that fucking rallies.
Why?
When shit gets fucking tough and there's something worth fucking doing, that fucking community comes together every fucking time.
Yeah, it's a weird kind of how they get. Everyone assuming that Helldivers would be one of the most toxic environment, and in the gaming
It's
space.
not. It's genuinely one of the nicest like gaming communities I've ever interacted with.
Yeah,
The
as a whole,
Helldivers fandom are so chill.
it's quite a weird setup. 'Cause it's set up perfectly to be a toxic wasteland,
Oh yeah,
but it's not.
it's not no, because they actually police their own people.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna sound really fucking stupid, but the Helldivers community runs like a prison gang. Like they police their own people. You know, like if you try and play Helldivers and act like a dickhead, the community is gonna just slap the shit out of you. You know, and if you act like enough of a dickhead, the developer's gonna slap the shit out of you, and you genuinely get added to the game's lore as like a renegade diver, and you have an actual bounty put on you,
yeah,
like in the lore, and it's like yeah, players are actively encouraged to kill you in game. Like you can go on the Helldivers website and there's an actual board on the website of like here's people we encourage you to kill because they're not nice players.
yeah.
And it's like that's how you do toxic behavior. That's exactly how toxic behavior is supposed to be done because that's what it was originally for. Was
Yeah.
to just bully the people that were like just mean. The people that were just bad fucking people that were playing the game. It wasn't because they were bad at the game, it's because they just weren't good people. You know, that's what the sacred art of trolling was originally fucking intended for. And as much as I love the art of trolling today, it's lost some of that magic over the years because so few people remember the fact that trolling wasn't just to be an asshole. It was to be a bigger asshole to the assholes of this world.
Yeah, at one point, bully hunters. Remember that bullshit that came around, like, protecting female gamers, you know?
Yes, I do remember
that
Bully
horse
Hunters.
shit.
I remember it very well.
Right? Be honest, right? The Helldivers community have basically implemented bully hunters, but actually one that works. You have actually
Yes.
players specifically designed called bounty hunters, which go out and hunt
Yes.
out the toxic players and wherever they may hide, and whatever
They do.
planet they hide on.
Yeah. You know, it's like, and this thing is see when Bully Hunters first like started off, right? When
Yeah.
it first like happened, right? I was all for it. I was all for it. 'Cause, like on paper, yeah. Like it's exactly like what like I was meaning like on paper of like being like a troll or an asshole on the internet used to be that way of you're not an asshole to everyone, you're an asshole to the assholes.
Yes.
You like the entire game was out Pizza the Hut. You know, like you know, and it's lost that purpose over the years. And then this project came out like Bully Hunters. You know, fucking, are you an asshole on the internet? Well, how about you join the Bully Hunters and come be an even bigger asshole to people that are just mean to players for no fucking reason? I was like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. You know, and then they were like, but it's like we're only defending the female players, and it's like, oh, well, now I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, there's not supposed to be a gender lock on fucking justice. Fuck you. It should be anyone can come onto this platform and be like, hey, this guy's being a fucking asshole. Can I get some backup?
What about
Like-
it was the I remember doing the dev display for it. It was supposed to show a real time event of how it was working out. And you clearly see it was all fucking staged in
It
a
was,
private
yes.
bot server.
Yeah. Which I said, well, Tier, see if they'd like come out and said it ahead of time and just like, look, we couldn't do a live demonstration in an actual live game because like we don't trust people not to just say slurs, and that wouldn't have been great. So you know we're gonna do like a little staged version to show you, you know, a representation of how this system would work in a realistic environment.
Yeah.
If it just said that, I'd been like, yeah, no, okay, not a problem. You know, they fucked themselves by trying to lie about it, and it just fucked their reputation.
There's that though. It also brought out the idea of the female gamer meme as well. Came out.
Yeah.
Like, our female gamers can't help themselves. You know, they're constantly, you know, the help me ego got popular.
Yeah, I mean, Tifa, that meme and like that entire like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Stereotype. Like it already existed. To be fair, it made it a lot worse.
yeah.
You know, like it got brought to a lot more people's attention, and a lot more jokes happened, and like realistically, it ended up doing more harm than it did good.
It's like
You know,
a lot of female characters popped up in this games, acting that way, like, oh, you know, I'm a girl, so you got to watch out for me. And then just really shit at the game.
Yes.
You know, and that's just constantly like, you know, you gotta help me because I'm a good. Like, no, you're in hell. Welcome, enjoy.
I mean, to be fair, I usually, like, in a lot of games, I usually go out of my way to, like, try and help newer players if I can. Like especially, like if I'm on with the lads, right?
Yeah.
And it's like one of the lads has never played the game before, or it's like a person that's new to the friend group. You know, it's like they're a bit of a shitter. It's like, yeah, like yeah, okay, my stats are gonna get fucked up for like a couple days, but like I don't mind. Like I can recover those stats with relative ease. Like if you're having fun and I'm having fun, fuck it, I don't care about the stats. You know, you could be the most trash motherfucker on the planet. I'm more than happy to play it anyway and just be like, you'll figure it out. It's fine, because I can still kind of carry the team anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You know?
one of those, like, I'm back to early World of Warcraft days.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of times I would like help like new players into the game, like give them pointers on where to go, how to sort things out. And even like there's a system back then called the teacher system.
There was. I remember the teacher system. It was really fucking cool.
Which nerfed your actual character level down to their level, so they didn't cause massive aggro problems when you went into certain zones.
Yes.
And all that, which was a great system, which they fucking ripped out later on. Which
They
I'm
did.
very upset at because it was a beautiful system. I liked it.
It was one of those rare cases in video games where that was a great idea on paper that was fucking really well done.
Yeah.
They're really nicely executed.
And then got rid of for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, which it is a shame because it was such a good system.
Yeah, but when you get some comments in, oh, you know, I'm just a girl, I'm not anything, and you can clearly see by the gamer thing they have like 130 hours in the game.
Yeah.
Like, no. If you've got 130 hours in a game and you still can't, you know, do something reasonable in the game.
No, I mean, to be fair though, there are some video games out there where it's like, I have an ungodly number of hours in that game and I am still fucking trash at it. You know, like fucking, I mean, like fuck, you remember when we first met and I started playing Star Trek Online?
Yeah.
Like, well, I first started replaying Star Trek Online. Like, at that point, I think I had like fucking 1,200 hours, all in all, like mainly on PC, but a little bit on console.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. I was just making shit up as I went along. You know, like fucking, like you and like the rest of the fleet had to fucking punt kick me in the correct direction and be like, "You're fucking retarded, buddy. Do fucking this, you dickhead. Like, strength or dex, pick one. What you doing?"
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, and like I'm over, you know, I was over there just like, button. I put a skill point there, put some over there. Fuck it. That one sounds cool. I put some points into that, and you fucking, there's chaos in my skill tree.
Yeah. Problem is, like with game like Soccer Online, it's one of those games where it's tutorial. Don't get me wrong, the tutorial doesn't exist.
It's just doesn't tell you dick.
Yeah, it just tell you anyone how to play the game.
It tells you how to control your character and your weapons.
Yeah, that's what's possible.
And that's about it. It tells you how to open your menus.
Yeah, how to put a part.
And that's about it.
And then forget to tell you about wrestling, like how the engines compare to each other and how the actual algorithm works, and how much power your engines have versus your ship weight, your ship drag weight, and everything like. That would be interesting information to have in a tutorial when you're building your ship.
That would be fucking helpful, wouldn't it?
But no, you've got to sit there and dig around in the fucking dev notes to find all that shit. And then do fucking trigonometry math to work it out.
Yes. Because fuck you, that's why.
Then you work on potential stacking for like weapons and crit rates and they oh for fuck's
sake. Oh yeah.
You know, Star Trek Online was advertised as, you know, oh, it's a nice friendly plug and play game, just plug it and go.
Yeah, no it's fucking not. No, it's fucking not.
Yeah, that works until you get to like your tier 3 ship and then you realise, oh shit, they scaled the level way beyond what it should be.
Oh yeah. or like unless you're like me and it's like, yeah, I'm like level 40 and like I'm not doing too bad, and then you get dragged into TFO and it's like, oh
yeah,
this is it's for like a level 20 character. And I'm getting fucking smacked. How? And then it gets revealed to you like, yeah, so like the story missions don't actually scale with you. Like they scale based on like your difficulty setting, and you're playing on normal. So it's like the enemies in the missions are like level 12. You're like level 40. It's like, oh, well, that's really fucking stupid, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it is really
Very
stupid.
stupid. Yeah. And
Meanwhile, the TFO is just set to like max level because you should be about level 50 when you start doing them. So you've got a little bit of a uphill battle till you end up evening out and then overtaking the AI.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that makes fucking sense. I kind of see why they did it that way, but why didn't they do the rest of the game's leveling like that? That would have made fucking sense. Because fuck you, that's why.
Because what Star Trek Online did, which I thought was interesting, was they did the main game sections, so you didn't have to spend a penny to play it.
Yes.
You know, you get the basic T5 you get for free. You
Yeah.
know, and run the game no problem for the most
And again,
mission runs.
as even things like the TFOs and like the events and that, I don't think there's a bit of the game you can't play for free.
No, because they say because they do a lot of events which drop some fairly decent ships if you know how to work them.
Yeah, and like even I mean like actual gameplay. I don't mean like things like ships and like items. I mean like actual like missions and stories and things. I don't think any of that is paywall locked.
No,
Like I
nothing
think
is.
you can do. I think you can do pretty much everything in the game for free, bar like ship collecting.
Yeah, ship collecting is the only thing you've got to really grind for. Even that, technically, you can't get premium. The
Yeah, you can get his
premium.
den for free. Like if you like are willing to just no life fucking dilithium mining.
Yeah,
Or well, actually more efficiently is dilithium farming, but same difference.
yeah. You basically max out every character you can create, run them to max dilithium levels, refine
What?
the 8,000 dilithium per day, dump it onto one character, and then hope the Zen market tap nice to you.
Yeah, which it won't be, but
You know, you can technically do it.
because
You know?
I remember sitting and like doing the math for it at one point. It was like if I sit and grind every day for about 8 hours to max out my fucking dilithium. I could afford one of like the tier 6 ships in I think it was like 3 months.
Yeah.
Of, like playing and grinding like basically all day, like doing like a work shift worth of gameplay every fucking day. It was like 3 months. It was like like add on like your event grind on top of that, which is an extra like fucking 2-3 hours. Every fucking day for like 3 months to like do the event, and it's like if you get theoretically you can get 2 ships for free at like the tier 6 level every event. But who the fuck has 10 hours a day for 3 straight months?
Yeah.
Like, fucking nobody's got that kind of spare time.
By the time you joined the fleet at that time, is that the Zen market went ridiculous because originally it was like 130 dilithium per Zen, which meant you can knock it out in about 3 weeks.
Cameron, I'll be honest with you. I remember a point in time in Star Trek Online where it was 80 dilithium per Zen coin.
Yeah, now I think it's sitting around like 500 dilithium per Zen.
The last time I played, it was sat at about 380. So yeah, we're probably up to about 420, 460.
I know the
Generation now.
PC market's worse. They're like nearly 1,000 dilithium per Zen.
Yeah,
it's-
I had heard rumors about that. Because
Yeah.
I've not played the PC version in. Ooh, fuck. Actually, I tell you what, I can check because I've got it on Steam. I don't have it installed, but I own it. Star Trek Online. I haven't played the PC version since October 24th, 2021.
Yeah.
Because that was the last time they released an update where it would actually run on my computer. Because I think it was on October 23rd of 2021 they released a graphics overhaul update for the PC version, and my computer stopped fucking being able to run the game, even at its lowest settings.
I mean, I haven't played Star Trek Online for about nearly a year and a half now.
Yeah, it'll be about a year and a half. Yeah.
No, I know it's at least
If I know it'll be about 2 years because we both stopped just before we started this show.
Yeah, because DJ bounced out the fleets and stuff because I wouldn't prioritize doing a podcast for him at the time.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be about 2.5 years. I mean, I've played on and off here and there since.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. I just can't get back into it. You know.
I tell you, last one I played. I played the release when they did the Alt Feature update.
Fucking hell, that was a while ago.
That's the last episode update I did on Star Trek, and that was the last time I played it. It's still on my PlayStation. I just haven't booted it in since then.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, that'll be about 2.5 years now.
yeah, that was the last time I actually technically touched the game itself. Because I got sick of the general bullshit around it. Because you had, especially the PlayStation, you had like some freaks like, oh yeah, you go down a free to get access to the the station store. No problem.
Yeah.
£10. You get an hour to buy everything you might need. You know.
Yeah, it's like fuck that.
I want 5 keys for the lock boxes, which are like, £10 a piece.
It's about that, yeah.
You know, because a lot of freaks run like a fucking business, and that's one thing I say Pandemic did was run like that.
Mm.
You can be with the cat at times, but we didn't ever do that. And I actually trolled like clans that did that.
Yeah, because it is just fucking bang out of order, like doing shit like that. You know, like
yeah. You know, because the being main fleets kept like, at the time, weirdly we had some of the decent best builds of ships going.
Yeah.
At the time. And the cards got messages from the fleet like, we actually give you some cash for this come over to our side and let's see what you've got on your ship and how you're building it. It's like, yeah, okay, I control them for 5 minutes. You know, I'll send them like a skill tree I made, last year.
Yeah, it's no longer meta. Yeah, it's no longer meta because there's like been 10 updates since then.
Yeah. That's one thing that annoyed me with Star Trek was the constant update to the actual algorithms, which completely changed half the fucking build parameters I had to build like every other month. Like, for fuck's sake, give us like, 6 months clear here, please.
That would be nice, but that would be too fucking easy.
But yeah, even like Star Trek starting like I think Cryptic Studios are one of the like worst like updates. They'll say, "Oh, we fixed this issue over here." Great, now you just broke this though.
Fantastic, you fixed that issue, but now 10 more have happened. This thing that used to work perfectly fine is now a dumpster fire.
I remember the biggest one was during one of the Alliance events. You had to cloak your ship and fire several other times. Oh, Mike's gone.
No, my mic's still going.
Good. You just came back in there.
Oh. I fucking shouldn't have done because my green circle was still going on my end.
Now you died, you phased out and came back in.
Nah, fucking joy.
Yeah, anyway, that event is the cloak kept breaking, we couldn't decloak it. We had to like somehow find a way to self-destruct.
Yeah, no, I remember myself when that fucking glitch started happening to people.
Yeah. Well, the Klingon event, like, yeah, decloak and fire weapon and recloak. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Your cloak's broken. Fix it. We're fixing it. Okay, we fixed it. Great. Now the cloak doesn't work at all.
I literally can't turn the cloak on. Never mind, turn it back off. Fucking dickheads.
We see what wrong there. See what happened is Dave in this department made the patch. Okay, right, that's fine.
Dave's retarded.
Right, but the problem is though, Dave didn't talk to John, who actually uploads the code. So he kind of just rammed it in there, and they uploaded the packet thing, and didn't realize it didn't mesh with everything else we did at the time. So your departments don't talk to each other at all. No, we don't. We just kind of put everything in one big file, and then Josh here just rams into the server and hope it works.
Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, that's Cryptic Studios in nutshell. It
that makes a little too much sense, if you ask me.
It wasn't until Gearbox got involved that they started to have some kind of, communication between each side.
Which is fucking important in any business, is communication between your departments. Oh.
Fucking hell. What's the stream at? Let's have a look.
About 3 hours.
2.5.
Because we
Actually.
no, oh well, I was gonna say no, we can't have been in that. Like, you and Echo were in for a fair bit before I hopped in, actually. So
No,
yeah.
Echo joined in, said the N word, and went back out.
Oh, you must have been sat for about an hour then before I hopped in because
No.
the actual call itself's been going for 3.5.
Yeah, remember we spent about an hour trying to. We jumped in about 8 o'clock. Then we spent an hour trying to get rifles work as a.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. We did spend about an hour doing that. You're right, yeah.
Yeah. Which was a pain in the backside.
That was a gigantic pain in the arse, but oh well. Not in. How long did you say then? 2.5.
Be about 2.5.
About 2.5.
I'm
That's
trying.
not too bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an interesting video to put the knockers out on.
Aye, kill an extra half hour or so.
Yeah.
Because I must confess, I'm a tickle bit eepy at the moment.
Yeah, I've got
I'm a smidgen bit eepy.
a longish day tomorrow.
Not really, to be fair. I mean, wood merchant, coal merchant, job done.
Right, let's have a look. We have.
Hang on, let me pull up the stream. I've not pulled it up yet. You're right.
When Real Fighters
Yeah.
finally fight back, I would put compilation.
Right.
Let's have a look. All heating stove, mini 3-in-1. Millions of people do not know this knowledge.
No, fuck off.
Watch the moment trans people for Palestine. Realize what that would do to them.
No, not particularly.
No, we haven't got the psychopath with us, so no police crash videos. He gets way too happy with those.
He has too much fun watching those. I would be concerned, but you honestly at this point, I'm just kind of used to it.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of used to him being mildly concerning as a human being. It's fine. Tell you what, I don't sound that weepy. I'm fucking hungry as well. I'm not like hungry, but like I'm not hungry. I'm hungry and eepy.
What's with my algorithm today?
Huh?
What's with my algorithm? Shite.
What shite? Sorry.
My algorithm's running like on the For You page.
Oh, algorithm.
Yeah.
And so I was hearing aneurysm. I was like, what the fuck do you mean your aneurysm's shite? What fucking, excuse me? An algorithm.
Best of the month, hilarious people's life. Try to laugh.
Okay. Excuse me.
Last I've noticed, a lot of like solo leveling content come up recently.
To be fair, you have been watching a lot of solo leveling, to my understanding.
I haven't. I've watched. I've read the entire Mawa. That was a year and a half ago. I finished reading that.
Do you mean manga?
No Mawa, because solo leveling is a Korean one.
Let's be fair though. It's still a fucking manga. It's just not Japanese.
Yeah, it's a difference between manga and Mawa is Mawa's always colorized, where manga isn't. And that's the main two difference between the two of them.
Both are still just vaguely Asian comic books. Like,
The other one is like the Koreans have an obsession with necromancers.
fair enough. There's probably like a cultural thing there, you know, like.
Probably.
That probably like relates to some kind of like cultural, quasi-religious belief system, you know, like.
I mean, they do necromancers quite well, but there's like the number of them out there for like necromancers, like type stories is a shocking amount.
I don't know, maybe necromancy is just in this year in Korea, you know, like. I mean, maybe it's just the spring of spooky bastard, you know.
Yeah. I think we'll watch that Real Fighter video because I'm very interesting because it's like not much.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's something. Fuck it.
It's something vaguely interesting.
It's something vaguely interesting that I'm actually likely to have opinions on that aren't just anger.
Yeah.
Which is why the transgender one got kiboshed by default. 'Cause it's like, yeah, you're gonna say something that's correct, but you're gonna say it in a fucking particular
Almost
way, aren't
every
you,
fighter
dickhead?
knows how to control his anger.
Also,
This is 2 days ago from the Fight Hub.
well,
And
hey,
the project that they've passed the census.
fucking hub of the fight hub.
So shout out
Okay.
to them.
Yes,
Now, before we go anywhere, make sure I've got on the stream.
that would help.
There
That
we
would
go.
be fantastic to check. There we are.
But sometimes dumb people want to know what happens when that patience finally breaks. In this
Look at
video,
Howard Lowe's.
you'll see some of the most interesting moments where real fighters finally fight back. In the first clip, a street kid thought he was tough after beating up someone half his size.
He got jumped by 9 people. My son Justice is 145 pounds. 4 of the people that jumped him were like 250 or better.
Boy's father runs a boxing gym. So instead of calling the police, the father invited the bully to a little sparring session.
There was 9 of you that jumped my son. So we're going to put you through a shark tank. 5 of us, but at least you get them one at a time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, the guy in the green,
That's drop.
yeah, has a weight advantage. Yeah. And range.
I mean, yeah.
But you can tell he's got no technique whatsoever.
He's also very clearly just not really used to getting fucking punched in the jaw.
Yeah.
In the next clip, a young boxer challenged a man twice his age, thinking it would be
Ooh,
an
that was a
easy
nice liver
win.
shot.
But once the fight started, he realized the older man still had plenty of fight left in him.
Ooh,
Last shot.
that was fucking tight. And those liver shots too, those are mean. Alright. Go on yourself. Go on yourself, man. Get him.
That
Fuck
goes just like laughing his head off, yeah.
To be fair, little shit was getting some decent fucking ones in, but then he just gets fucking clapped by the overhand.
The young boxer found out age doesn't
That
tell
was
the
fu-
whole
that was a
story.
fucking
And just
nice
like
punch.
that, size doesn't either. MMA legend Demetrius Johnson proved it when he faced an opponent nearly twice his weight in a grappling match.
It's a big if I don't make it, tell my story to my wife, okay?
Nice, they're both brown bets.
Oh, no. A fucking nice single leg.
It is, but
I mean, a little messy, but given the size difference, I think you can excuse the sloppiness on it. Like,
I can't
they're
somewhat.
good execution.
But my problem here is, right, with this fight, is the guy in black. He's pulled half his technique out. And they're both same skill levels, supposedly because of the belt, same belt,
Yeah.
right? The guy in the black is holding way back when he should be, on some of these moves. And the first point you got was the black guy, the guy in the black said he's back foot out of the ring. Fair enough, it's an easy mistake to do. It's a ring point, right? But some of this groundwork technique, the guy in the blue would have been easy just outmaneuvered and flipped with some ways going on. And the guy in the black is not taking advantage of it. In fact, it's actually backing off rather than actually pushing his advantage.
True. To be fair, he could just not be used to fighting smaller dudes.
It's maybe, but I don't know. It's more of a case of I don't want to say it, but it's more a case of things like it's a case of, that guy's famous, don't humiliate him, type thing.
Nah, because to be fair, your man didn't really get big in the MMA world till he hit fucking Black Dan too.
Yeah.
Whereas this is back when he was only like brown belt. Like he was still in his early days of his like MMA career. So like.
Yeah, it's just And it feels wrong if you don't get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I don't know a lot about judo, but like, I'm not seeing anything that's like make me go, dodgy.
I'll give you one.
Just like man's just a bit shit. You know, like
here, right here.
Yeah.
Right, you've got him climbing on the back. Right, he reaches his arm up and then he stops dead. From that position there, you can easily drag the arm over and get into a 4/4 hold lock.
Yes.
From there, it's not a hard move, and given the fact how light he is compared to him, it's a piece of piss move to bring in. Right, but yeah, back.
Sure, but if you have your ankles locked in, right, you're not fucking moving, no matter what they fucking do. You unless they drop onto their back.
Legs over here. You know, you got one leg
Still.
over here and one leg half here. You know, it's.
And again, in fairness, it can also just be a psychological thing. Like, if you've been training for 6 months with the idea of, I'm going to be fighting dudes fucking about my size or bigger.
Yeah.
You know, and then on the day, it's like, okay, we're going to have to give you a guy that's like 1/5 your fucking height. You know, your instinct's probably gonna fuck off a little bit.
Yeah, like here. His foot's out, so he gets the point, but he put his foot out first.
Yeah.
Didn't call her point him, called it on the big guy. And once you cross that line any slight way, it's supposed to be automatic reset.
Yeah.
Right?
Mate, referee just didn't quite catch the fucking, the fucking foot over. Like.
Yeah, that's it. I can give him that one. Right. Then we've got here, fair enough, he's lifted the leg up. That's fine. He pushes, but he automatically breaks straight over.
Yeah.
So the guy in the back has the strength to easily maneuver out the way.
Yeah.
Right? Yet he allowed himself to get into that position here. By moving his arm out of the way. You know?
But again, like I'm saying, it could easily just be psychology of he didn't know until till the day he was going to be fighting a smaller dude, so he hadn't prepped for that.
Yeah. Again there. The two holds the guy in the black got him in first off. The judge recorded then, the judge didn't. Because he actually got the guy in the blue pin for a second and a half. Which would record a point over, which didn't do. Ref didn't call it.
Maybe it's just this tournament's just got different fucking rules. Like,
I think it could be like I think I'm like parties in judo for a fair few years. And that's so maybe they run a different rule set. I don't know.
In the next clip, a kung fu master challenges a Japanese kickboxing world champion, fully believing his traditional moves can hold up in a real fight.
The kickboxers having fun here, isn't he?
Flashy forms
if
mean
I would.
nothing when a world-class striker comes
I'd
forward.
have a lot of fun
After
with
few
a
brutal
fucking wushu
exchanges,
dipshit.
Even the kung fu master had to admit he was completely out of his league. In the next clip, a YouTuber decided to call out UFC fighter Sean Strickland.
Last night he says, just know.
Oh my god, I fucking remember this one.
5 times. How
Oh, this one's beautiful.
man size.
I remember when this happened. Sean Strickland fucking eats him.
If God is real, bro, you're about to meet the one that lives down there.
It didn't take long before he found out that stepping in with a guy like Sean was a big mistake.
Yeah, it was a dog shit idea.
Be a man. If you run away, it's gonna be worse.
Okay.
It's all right, yes.
Oh, look at his cute little box shell guard. Adorable.
The guy he didn't even try it yet.
I mean, yeah, it's Sean motherfucking Strickland. He doesn't have to try. This man damn near knocked out Butterbean once. He doesn't have to try.
Oh!
That was nice. That was a good fucking punch.
He's not there anymore.
In the next clip, UFC fighter Carlos Condit was leading an MMA seminar for U.S. soldiers. One of them thought it would be a good idea to test him in a sparring match. He quickly realized why stepping
Low-key,
up to a
Carlos Condit
professional
is
fighter
fucking
never a
based, to
smart
be
move.
fair.
So, which one of y'all lucky soldiers gonna take them down tonight?
I'll take them on. I don't know if I'll take them down, but I'll take them on.
Put a bit of zest behind that one. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a nice
In
one.
this clip, a self-declared
That's a
street
real nice
fighter
little
shows
combo.
up at a boxing gym and challenges the head coach, thinking his raw aggression would be enough.
Yeah, that's never a good idea.
You came here to kick my ass. You came here to kick your coach's ass. Dude, let's go.
But the coach doesn't waste time talking. He completely dismantles the guy and gives him a harsh
Oh, oh.
reminder. Street fights don't make you a real fighter.
Remember, there is a brawling technique of pugilism. And that's.
Correct. But
It's still different from actual street fighting.
Come on, let's work. Let's fucking work.
and even then, it's like it's the thing a lot of motherfuckers gotta understand is like a lot of the shit that works in a street fight isn't gonna work in a fucking boxing ring, you know, or like an MMA ring. You know, and like, I mean, granted, the same can be said the other way around. Like, there's a lot of shit in like boxing and MMA that like isn't gonna help you in a street fight. But like, if I had to pick between the two, I would rather take boxing and MMA into the street than street into boxing and MMA.
I mean, yeah, like,
Yeah,
we had to talk before, like, say, there's lots of stuff that people do in karate itself. Like spinning back kicks, flying jump kicks. You know, that like 2 step off the wall with a drop kick type bullshit you see a lot of people try and pull off.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Fancy, you probably can do it in a karate tournament and get a point for it. Realistically, if you trying that shit to me on the street, I'm going to take a step to the side and break your jaw.
I mean, under the right circumstance in a street fight, yeah, it can be effective, but 9 times out of 10 in those same situations, it's like, there's 8 other things that are easier to do and way more fucking useful.
Yeah.
You know, like... Yeah, but at the same time, it's a keen example of what I mean is, like, in a lot of street fights, you see, like, the motherfuckers that, like, lean right the fuck back at, like, a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking, because you think, like, oh, I don't want to get hit in the face, so I say get knocked out, and it's like, yeah, but you've left your fucking liver wide open.
Your liver,
So it's
your
like-
stomach, your ribs.
Yeah, so it's like anyone who actually knows how to fucking fight, yeah, like is at training, you know, rather than another street dude who's just gonna keep trying to swing for your head that's out of range, it's gonna look at that and just go, well, I'm just gonna fucking punch you in the gut then, you dickhead. You know, just bang. You know, 1 to the kidney, 1 to the dome. I'm gonna baby no money your ass. You know, like.
Kick to the leg, you know, you can see on the deck.
No, fuck that. I don't do no sweeping the leg unless it's, you know, fucking funny. You know, if I'm in like a proper fight, even with a dipshit like that does like the fucking 90-degree lean, it's like, yeah, 1 to the kidney, 1 to the dome.
Yeah,
Like, you're getting babied. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Probably, I can tell you exactly when that move technically came in. It was after the Matrix. When you see
Yeah, it
Neo,
was, yeah.
we see Neo try to do it with the fucking bullet shots.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
very first Matrix movie.
To be fair, like, it was around that same time period, but it's not because of the Matrix that became a popular thing in fights of, like, the fucking, like, the long lean. It's even stupider. And I despise it. It's unironically, it's inspired by an actual boxing technique, which is Southpaw Philly fucking shell.
Oh, yeah, I know about now.
It's basically someone who's clearly, like, well, originally, it was, like, people that had seen Southpaw Philly shell boxers boxing. Because they're very leany and very, you know, fucking bob and weave. But they're using that lean and a lot of movement in conjunction with an actual defensive technique. Not a good defensive technique, granted, but a defensive technique none the fucking less. You know, fucking Bill over here, from fucking Coventry, is just doing the lean. And none of the rest. You know, got a Philly shell, he ain't doing no bobbing, he ain't doing no weaving, he just kind of dashing
I tell you what,
at a 90-degree angle.
Colonel Russell was a guy who specialized in Victorian era pugilism, boxing.
Yes.
You know, like they fist out wrist
Yeah.
back, that type of swing wrist.
Yeah,
rotary
yes,
wrist.
yeah.
Versus
I know
a
the
Mon-
exact fucking-
versus a Monday, I think it was the midweight boxing champion at the time.
Yeah.
Right? And the Victorian pugilism completely wiped the floor with a Monday boxer. And that, for a very interesting reason.
I personally disagree, but continue.
It was the main reason they've done it for is because with the Victorian style works, it's yours upright and you're basically moving in all the time.
Uh-huh.
Where the Monday boxers
I mean-
constantly, again, they do they're ducking and weaving and constantly
Just
moving back.
just to clarify, when we say Victorian pugilism, just roughly what time frame years-wise are you talking about? Because Victorian pugilism covers like a fucking 92-year span of boxing history where, like, we could be talking about anything from two motherfuckers stand perfectly still and punch each other up to fucking, like, Magic Ray Johnson. The original Magic Ray Johnson, not the guy from the 1960s.
Victorian pugilism, where I classified from, and where most historians do, especially with the boxing scene, is around the late Victorian period where we start moving into like the carnival ringside fights.
Right, so like around about when the original Magic Ray Johnson came into the boxing world and literally revolutionized the
Yes.
boxing world.
Yeah.
Right. In that case, I simply refer you to Victorian history and Magic Ray Johnson and why he's fucking like the most influential boxing figure in history. He was literally the motherfucker that invented bobbing and weaving because, if you just move out the way of the fucking punch.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the old one where the gentleman boxing where you basically two people standing at each other.
I'm with you. Like you're talking like the underground boxing that they did in like back rooms of pubs and shit. Yeah, like the same stuff Magic Ray Johnson did. He was literally the dude that invented the idea of, well, if you're gonna punch to like my head from the left, if I just duck and move left, you don't have time to move your arm to hit me again. While I'm doing that, I can deliver a punch to your stomach because I'm already down there. Like,
I thought Magic Johnson was Georgian period anyway.
no, he was Victorian.
Was he?
Yeah, no, you're thinking of Sweet. I think he was just called Sweet Johnson. That was in the Georgian period. Who technically did the same thing of invented move out the way, but he invented footwork. Technically, not head movement. Sweet Johnson invented head movement. Fucking Sugar Ray Johnson, original Sugar Ray Johnson, invented head movement effectively. Technically, it's more complicated, but for the sake of conversation, Sweet Johnson invented foot and fucking.
I thought about boxing is
Okay.
not nowhere near my forte. I've never really done it.
This way, realistically, right? Because I'll admit I've not trained in Victorian pugilism, but I am fairly familiar with it. Like I've read up quite a bit because I find boxing history weirdly interesting. You know, like I've done a fair amount of like modern day boxing training.
Yeah.
And I've done a little bit of gypsy boxing training of like how they do bare knuckle fighting. Right. I've done a little bit of their training. Right. And from my perspective, looking at the free combat styles, realistically, gypsy bare knuckle boxing and Victorian pugilism are the same shit. Or like when it comes to the time period you're talking about for Victorian boxing,
yes.
they're basically the same shit. One's just a little bit more movie. You know, like I'll be honest, right? Victorian pugilism ain't shit, and neither's gypsy boxing. Right? The actual training the gypsies do to like fucking get in shape for boxing, fucking hands down, they're the best at it.
Yes.
They can get you in fight ready condition in like 6 hours, right? They are magic at that shit.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They take you and torture you for a few months.
Yeah, you know, their base combat style is very rudimentary. It's very bare bone basic, and it can be really fucking effective. Right? There are some fucking like Tyson Fury's a fucking grand example of what I mean. There are some dudes out there that have been trained in that way that are fucking killers. They're lethal with it. But what you always find is, like, the guys that are lethal with that have also trained in some modern boxing techniques and kind of spliced the two to actually be really fucking effective, because they can deliver that devastating power that you get with Victorian pugilism with the ungodly agility that you can gain with modern boxing technique. So you've got speed and power both in your punches and in your movement overall.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of motherfuckers would look at me like I'm stupid, being like, fucking Tyson Fury, agile, yeah. You know, sure, in the ring compared to, like, a lot of dudes he fights, he don't look that fucking agile. But also, you try and punch that fucking hard that quickly. Like, you try punch a dude who's that quick, that hard. And you tell me how fucking agile Tyson Fury actually is. Right? Motherfucker's deceptively fucking fast. You know, like, that's the kind of thing of, like, you know, like, if I was in a fight and a motherfucker came at me with just Victorian pugilist fighting, and I'm allowed to use modern boxing, I'm gonna fucking pick him apart. Like, I'm gonna wipe the fucking ground with him. You know, like, I mean, granted, I specialize in orthodox. Like, if you put up, like, fucking, like, a fucking Philly Shell fighter, yeah, he's gonna get his fucking shit rocked, but, like, that's just because Philly Shell sucks and doesn't work. And anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you and just wants all your fucking money. You know, but fucking...
Let's work, baby.
Next up, a bodybuilder who thought his muscles were enough to beat a pro wrestler. He quickly learned strength alone wouldn't save him.
How much you weigh? 240. And how tall are you? 6'2". You think you can take me down?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's the chance? 1 out of 10?
10. Take down. Where's the wall?
That was fucking clean. That was a really nice fucking little fake out on him. That was nice.
Damn, let's go.
Oh. Get it over.
I was like, he's not technically pinned. Fucking...
In the next
There you go.
Streamer
That pinned him.
Speed challenged UFC
Oh,
fighter Dan
again, I remember when this happened, when Dan Hooker ate ISHO Speed for dinner. Do you remember when Dan Hooker ate ISHO Speed for fucking breakfast?
He paid the price and learned quickly why Dan is called
Fucking clean to his liver. Fucking killed him. I do low key. I respect the shit out of ISHO Speed for shit like this. You know, like fucking, like he's game. He's game for fucking anything. You know, like you gotta respect that just a little bit. You know.
True.
Like that fucking ungodly spear he took off a Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble. Fucking, I think it was last year, maybe a year before. You know, like fucking.
A Navy SEAL thought he could measure up
He's so
against
cool.
UFC fighter Sean Strickland.
Oh, that's a dog shit idea. Why would you upset Sean Strickland? I don't care if you're Chuck Norris. You don't fight Sean Strickland. That's a bad idea. That's a bad plan.
What's going to do that third fist he's got in his beard? You know.
And he'd still fucking lose. Chuck Norris doesn't fuck with Sean Strickland.
It was obvious he was in way over his head.
I don't want to knock you out. I want to make you quick. Come on.
Yeah, see, those kicks right there are exactly why you don't fuck with Sean Strickland. He can paralyze your thigh.
Yeah, you can see like thigh's paralyzed.
No, I mean, granted, pretty much any MMA fighter can paralyze your thighs because they all train to fucking do that to you. But, like, Sean Strickland's one of the very few examples in MMA of a guy that can fucking paralyze trained fighters' legs on a regular basis. Yeah, that's bullying. That's just bullying, Sean.
I mean, grab the name, you guys, don't give it in yet.
Honestly, you gotta give the Seal credit. He keeps getting back up, right? It's a misguided decision to get back up, but bless him, he keeps doing it.
Legend Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. thinking he could hold his own.
Again, that's a bad idea.
He's a little bit smaller than me.
That means shit.
So I think I've got a bit more of a chance.
You know, I'm a decent fighter. I wouldn't spar with Mighty Mouse.
Demetrius
I like Mighty Mouse. I respect the shit out of him, but he scares the shit out of me.
that out the hard way.
Oh, see you, dumbass. You're better off. Look at this man.
And that's why. That's why Mighty Mouse scares the shit out of me.
Quarter hold. Hang on.
Like, did you see how how clean and tightly he got that fucking rear naked choke in? Like, that's why Mighty Mouse scares the shit out of me. Yeah, like, look at that triangle choke. He locked that in like it was fucking just an average Tuesday.
Challenge former kickboxing world champion Andrew Tate. But once the fight started,
I frequently forget Andrew Tate used to be a kickboxing champion. That genuinely fucks with my head every time I hear it.
He did, yes.
I will. I intend on doing that.
But my favorite part was Andrew Tate when he decided to go and throw the Muay Thai scene.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Yeah, no, you don't.
Got severely picked apart.
Yeah, you don't want to play with the Muay Thai guys. That's one of the few martial arts in the world where I don't have anything to say. Those guys can kill me. They are fucking terrifying.
I mean, I will say like Muay Thai and kickboxing have the same origin, technically.
Yes, but Muay Thai just takes it to a whole new fucking level.
Yeah,
dude.
Kickboxing is theoretically, essentially, is a watered-down version of Muay Thai.
Effectively, I don't like how close they are to those cars. That he could have eaten shit if he dropped.
that troll wasn't the only one to underestimate a pro. UFC fighter Sean O'Malley got challenged by an influencer for a sparring match.
Oh
Just
no.
like before, it was clear that amateurs don't stand a chance against real fighters.
Especially Sean O'Malley, because he has no chill.
Check that. Just pick your knee up. Just pick your knee up.
Oh. That was a nasty kick. Ooh.
A self-proclaimed street fighter
Ooh.
challenged an MMA pro to some light sparring, but once it started, he ignored the rules and went way too hard. The response was a painful reminder of what happens when you test a real fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, like, those are called receipts, and, well, let's just say in combat sports, you always pay the VAT on your receipts. You don't dodge tax in MMA.
And you also pay the interest as well.
Yeah, you do. Case in point. Oh god, oh he's killing him. Oh god, he's actually killing that man. Oh god. Stop, he's already dead, please.
You're not going to spawn for fighting gloves.
Jesus. Right, okay.
A Twitter troll thought it
I didn't hear you that hard.
challenge
That
former
was-
boxing world champions.
Like, I know that dude deserved it, but fuck, that was a little mean.
A lot of fighters refused to fight against me. A lot of UFC fighters refused. I contacted everyone.
Just talk at first, until he stepped into the ring. What followed was a one-sided beatdown that
Ooh.
shut down all the talk in seconds.
Ooh, his fucking cheekbone. Ooh. That is. Oh! That is not how you want to get fucking hit. Oh!
Diaz a disrespectful question during a
Oh, that must have been like getting hit by a fucking car.
When you do
Oh,
get knocked
man.
out, are you gonna retire?
Uppy.
Oh.
But Nate doesn't
I can feel it in my jaw.
does his team.
I can actually fucking feel it.
Looking for Neon.
Oh,
The tough guy act
the fucking
finished the
ump
match.
he got fucking hit with, dude. Oh, me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Afterwards,
Because Nate Diaz is going to kill him. That's why he's running. Also, what did Alfie do?
Bro, Leon, I ran
There's
into a
Pete
dead
right behind me.
None of the doors were open.
Ah.
I smashed the door.
No, you couldn't smash the door.
Is the door open or?
No. Oddly enough.
No, that's probably why. That could well be why.
I didn't ask why, I just went and Pete.
When you sat down and asked me to show you what's gonna happen if you do it, that's why I showed you exactly what was gonna happen, and it happened exactly like I told you.
In the next clip, an internet troll spent his time mocking an amateur boxer online.
You saw like an Instagram.
That's unless you've been training yourself, you shouldn't piss off people that can fight.
Basically, I just see him. He be beating on the rookies that be coming into here, and I don't like that.
Once they touched gloves, the troll quickly learned what it means to face a real fighter.
I mean, yeah, fair, he's a good like fucking what? 16 inches shorter than the fucking amateur. Ooh.
Got some moves, but not nowhere near enough.
I think right, the guy in red, right, he's got some moxie, right? I give him that. He's got some moxie and some real fucking hat, but he's got a little bit of technique, but he ain't.
Yeah.
Bless him, right? Give him about 6 months actually training, right? He's got the makings of a decent fucking fighter, but
Next up,
he got too fucking big for his own britches there.
UFC fighter Chris Curry.
He picked on a fighter way fucking taller than him, who's got actually been trained, you know, like.
A lot of guys up.
Put your glove on or leave. Take your pick. Put your glove on or leave. You can sleep me. Prove it right now.
Full of confidence at first, but once the sparring starts, he finds out fast what real fighting actually looks like.
You know what? Props to the ref as well, though. Like, he ate shit, and ref was like, nah, I don't care if you're still standing, though. Get the fuck out of this octagon, bro. Yeah, I would have called it there too, actually. Yeah, like that didn't make a happy noise when it hit him.
BJJ black belt. It didn't take long to show him that technique beats weight every time.
Nice, back there. That's never a good idea, doing martial arts in your socks. Like that mat's deceptively slippy. You don't want to be in no socks. I'll be honest.
And the bodybuilder ran out of steam.
Ah?
And the bodybuilder ran out of steam.
I mean, yeah, pretty much immediately, because let's be fair, bodybuilders don't train stamina.
Tried his luck against a pro boxer, believing muscle alone.
I argue they should, but they don't.
He quickly found out.
No, because they only use quick spurts of power.
Still. You know, the more stamina you got, the more energy you got. Like, even if you're only doing quick spurts, you know?
Knockout.
It's like an engine, you know what I mean? Fat Man T, it's like fucking, what's better? Like a 5-second burst of 2 horsepower, you know, or a 5-second burst of fucking 210 horsepower. You know, like, you know, one's actually gonna get you, like, you know, a couple meters down the road. The other one's just gonna blow your engine, you know?
I teach the adult boxing class Tuesday and Thursday nights, and I was teaching my class. I was the odd man out, so I was like just hitting the bag. I'm hitting the bag, and then this guy walks in with his girlfriend, and then he proceeds to go, "I would beat you the down." And I was like, "Well, you put some gloves on, and then we can go in the ring if you want." He takes off his shirt and he does like 2 push-ups.
Wait. Did you just say he did push-ups?
He did like 2 push-ups.
Oh.
He's got some technique, not a lot of technique, but like he can land some decent blows.
Yes, that's a boxing. Duck and dive.
Again, low key. Again, fucking 4 or 5 months for training. He'd make a decent fighter, actually. He's gonna get a shit rocked in a minute, but... He's got some decent basics behind him, though.
No, there ain't no holding on. Hey, whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. No. Now get out of my gym now.
Wait,
okay, now get out. Get out. Get out.
How much time do we have?
What are you talking about? Get out of my
Yeah.
gym.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
How much time we have? How long's a round? Motherfucker, who said nothing about rounds? You go till one of you drop. That's sparring, motherfucker.
Most videos this channel like 8 minutes long. That's the longest video to have at 20. And that.
Keith, that was quite enjoyable. There was a couple of dudes in there. It was like you got a little big for your britches, but low key, you know, I could have made you into somebody, but then you went and fucked yourself up like a dipshit.
I know. Let's pick a random. Let's pick another random one. See what. He's like 8 minutes long.
Fuck it, why not? What's this? When pro fighters finally fight back.
Sometimes the loudest
Hey, yo, murder.
is untouchable until he messes with the wrong one.
Oh. Hey. Get a ref in there.
Real fighters stop holding back and deliver
Ooh.
a full dose of reality.
Oh, I thought you don't explode there, that one.
Finally fight back.
That was a broken nose.
This guy thought he could get away with a cheap shot during a break. What follows is pure karma delivered with precision.
Yeah, you know, like fucking, yeah, cheap shot, fucking fuck you, right? Fucking. Just catches him right in the fucking crease. Fucking drops his ass.
He's seasoned as well.
He is, yeah.
Always comes back
To be fair, you get your clock cleaned like that, you will fucking seize, to be fair.
I would say the guy in the red, he needs some more training because he kept up his head really too low.
Oh yeah, like, yeah, 2 or 3 months. Oh fuck me! Oh, he's dead. He had the soul knocked out of his ass.
He's out again.
Oh, yeah, he's choked it. Yeah, recovery position.
Let's just say there's levels
Thank
to
you.
this, and Blake shows him every one of them. In the next clip, an internet troll thought calling out UFC fighter Kevin Holland was a good idea.
That's never a good
idea. A lesson he'll never forget.
What is it with people in calling out UFC legends? Like, y'all not gonna call it like a fucking undercarder? Y'all going for main event talents? Really?
Yeah, that's the UFC ones. For the MMA,
yeah, like Humbees are just like. Still, if you're gonna call it like a UFC undercard, yeah, okay, fair enough. But like, fucking Hall of Famers and main eventers, really? How fucking stupid you gotta be?
And he's gone conscious.
Not quite. Fucking, alright, the slap of karma. Good lad.
A bodybuilder challenges a boxer in the gym, convinced his size gives him the edge. But once the gloves come on, it's clear. Power is useless if you can't land a punch.
Well, yeah, because bodybuilders don't have the fast twitch technique of boxing.
You say that, but I refer you good sir to Butterbean. He didn't do fast twitch, he did Haymaker and only Haymaker.
Well, yeah,
you're the type of gamer that would play fucking EA Sports Fight Night and press the A button and only the fucking A button.
But Butterbean though, he is the size of a tank.
Correct, but still. Like, fast twitch ain't everything in boxing. It helps, but it ain't everything. You can get away on nothing but power if you really know what you're doing.
Here's what happens when a loudmouth storms into a BJJ gym and challenges the head coach.
Bad things. Real bad things is what happens.
Oh, slap to the face. And
I mean, I'd fucking slap him too, to be fair.
Nope, no timeout, bitch.
No timeout. It's tap out or nothing, buddy.
Pure ego. But in this place, ego gets humbled fast.
As it should.
Down again. Now we're strong if you on top.
Fucking deserved. Oh shit, he actually is. Oh.
A group of street thugs walk into a
yeah, okay, it was kind of deserved though.
Looking for trouble. One of them steps up to challenge a fighter, without realizing he's facing a world champion.
Boom, there goes his nose.
Yeah, that was the nose. His nose went bye-bye. Like, your breathing privileges have been revoked, sir.
Tap,
I'm
tap.
still tangled up in the road. Pop, pop.
Boom.
There it goes. The thing is, I can't decide if it was the kick or the punch that blew the nose out.
It was a kick. Heel caught him square in the nose, blew the nose out.
Ah, but to be fair, the punch caught him right on it too, though.
After the first guy got knocked out, his buddy thought he could do better.
Yeah, no you can't.
We want protection money, else you have trouble with the gym. Okay.
Bro, like, he's not even able to break out any of the fancy shit either. He's just tearing them apart with fucking simple fucking stuff.
Nice. Get a phone call tomorrow about you, don't we?
That fucker's smiling. Look at him.
It'd be funny to prank UFC fighter Raul Rosas Jr. What started as a joke turned into a painful reminder.
Why would you fuck with Raul Rojas?
You guys know this guy? He's using my treadmill, homie.
Why you being disrespectful, homie?
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm telling you this is my treadmill, homie, and I want you to move.
Playing, right?
Hey, please. I'm not playing with you, my boy.
better be
Why
playing.
you getting mad, homie? Hey, you hit like a homie. I'm just.
That's a dog shit idea. Why would you rile up Raul Ruiz? Like, he gonna kill you. Case in point. Case in point.
To wrap it up, an online beef between Irish MMA fighter Dennis Frimpong and UFC star Paddy Pimblett turns real when they settle it with a
Paddy the Baddy.
Paddy Pimblett, yeah? Paddy the Sausage Pimblett. We have a cage here. You show up, bring a few of your boys if you want, and just make sure that after I knock you out, you don't call the cops. Because we all know what you're like. You're a little snitch. If you're bad enough, show up. You set the time. Don't.
You're really gonna ask if Paddy the Baddy bad enough? Alright, buddy. This gotta be pretty, innit?
Do it in my gym. Simple as.
Dennis talks big, but once they step into the ring, Paddy lets his hands do the talking.
And his shins, in fairness. Paddy has terrifying shins. Ooh! Go on yourself, Paddy. Fucking drop him. Oh yeah, there it is. Into full guard. There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, into the guillotine choke. Yeah, fuck you. Sleeper hold, buddy.
And that's it. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and...
And that's why you don't fuck with Paddy the Baddy.
It's midnight.
Why do they always pick the worst possible fucking guy in UFC to fucking upset? Just one. Like, it's always like Paddy the Baddy or Anthony De Silva. Like, motherfuckers that'll just kill you. You know, why is it never Bill? Bill, the two-time UFC fighter. You know, it's never Bill who's had 2 matches. It's always, like, the top-tier fucking dudes. Why wouldn't you call out the undercarders where you might have a chance? You know? Like...
They're special. That's all I can say.
You know, I mean, there's some main event dudes in MMA that I'm not fucking a big fan of. I'm not calling them out for a fight. They would fucking kill me. I might not like them, but I understand that they're fucking a lot better at fighting than I am. Why the fuck would I do that? It's a bad plan.
Oh, we'll call it there then?
Yes, I think we shall. I think we shall. Mainly because I need to pee.
Pee and food sounds like a good plan.
Yes, I think potentially in that order would make it a fantastic plan would be to piss and then consume.
Folks, that's it for the show this week. Hopefully D&D will return next Sunday.
Yes, with some luck it should do, unless something comes along to fuck us once again.
Yes, the greatest enemy and, BBG in D&D is scheduling.
Yes, scheduling. It's every DM's worst nightmare, is scheduling.
Right. Good night, good luck, people.
Yes, thank you for joining us.